Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Source of the Unknown. Last we left off, we found out that Kurtis is having a baby. And everyone now immediately, like, not bothering to wait for the processing of prisoners and just GTFO to find the baby. Which brings to all of you literally in the cargo bay right now, preparing to leave as the two heavy transports are loading up the Razorbacks. To the rest of you. Yes, I know. What's up? You do. We will text RP that later, but essentially you learn she's in trouble. Okay. So, before the night officially passes, is there anything the three of you want to do for preparation before heading out?
Yes, yes. There's one thing Fritz wants to do. I don't even know if Uhira remembers or not. Is that the what you call the people that is following us never went to the Feywild. So the first thing I want to say is do not tell them or do not say okay, do not say their real name. Do not give out their real name. Please use code name or
So-
fake name.
Don't worry, you're fairly certain that actually no, just when you're about to have this talk,
Hmm?
we'll time skip a bit to the next day for a quick moment to see Fourier telling the three of them very sternly, do not in any circumstances give them your real name. I will smack you in the face if you do.
You won't even remember.
That's very interesting to see if that actually does happen though. So
Okay. Okay, so I think that is it. Oh, right. The inventory stuff I need to do to give to a lot of people. So, uh, Captain Tyus will
Mhm.
have to have the keepsake of Delta Spear. Very important. Don't lose it.
He
Uh,
grabs onto the spear and he's like, I see this is an object of great import. We shall stow it in our most defensible position. And he chucks it
I,
into the ammunition crate.
I'm serious because this has historical value, literally.
Before he throws it into the ammunition crate, he makes sure the ammunition crate has no holes and puts a lock on it.
Okay. Okay, and then secondly, I'm dumping most of my armor into the ship storage or quartermaster. I don't think I'm going to use it, but there's only one item I call him not to give to anyone else unless they specifically want this particular item, which is the breastplate of projectile luring. Someone wants to die, you can wear this.
I forgot I gave that to you. I've been giving you all so many magical items, I can't forget what the fuck you all have at this point.
I have it in my bag of holding, and then I am putting them. I will take them back if I need them, but these are the items that I don't need. So,
Are
half
you
plate, whatnot.
sorry, are you opening this discussion to the four NPCs that are also coming along?
This one I will be bringing to the quartermaster.
We lost Shah. Oh, never
No,
mind.
no, she's back. This one I'm bringing to the quartermaster itself, though. I'm not like talking to the four NPC because
Okay.
I like preparing before leaving, right?
Yep.
So okay, so the most of my armor will be placed there, and then I only specifically said that the breastplate of projectile luring should not give to do not give to anyone unless they stated they want this particular item because it is suicidal.
Well, I'm just gonna say that when you go over to the quartermaster,
Hmm?
and after like waiting in line for like 20 minutes for the three people in front of you to drop off their gear,
Hmm?
and you start giving off yours, the quartermaster is surprisingly excited at the prospect of finding a breastplate of projectile luring. And he goes on to say that, hey, someone from my crew actually placed an order for this like a couple weeks ago.
You seriously? They want this?
He wait, hang on. Who is the quartermaster? Let me check my notes. Shit. I'm fairly certain it's one of the moon elves.
Okay, 25.
Random name generator, here we go. No, it's an elf. He needs to have a fancy name. He or she. Human.
Mhm.
Okay. His
The
name.
builder.
No. His name is Neveraf.
Ooh,
I'll
that's
type it
actually
out.
very.
Neveraf the Quartermaster. All right. Since I have given a name, I shall describe him a bit. You see him being rather stocky for an elf, especially one that has lived the majority of his life in realm space. It's probably due to the fact that for his entire 600 years of life, he's been stacking boxes in the Quartermastery. And most of them are pretty heavy. Appearance wise, you see him wearing the orange jumpsuit of the ship's operational staff. In addition to that, he also has a interesting earring on his left long ear.
This is an earring, not the earpiece, like how the engineer has.
No. It is specifically an earring. This man also has a rather large, what's that called? Pierced hole on his left ear.
I am tempted to check for magical effects, but I have things to do and time not to waste.
I'm glad you can understand the the urgency here.
Okay, so as much as I like him to give this armor away, I want a replica of that. So I hope he don't give it away first.
Okay, sure. So he notes it down,
Hmm?
and he hands you
Don't
a
tell me
coin.
he's
He
oh,
hands you a coin,
what the
and when
coin?
you, yep, he hands you like a coin with a little projector in the center of it. You press it, and a long list of everything you deposited there lists out.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
He tells you literally not to lose it. I know your face, but at the same time, I need to follow the rules.
Understandable. That is.
Actually, correction, I don't know your face, I know your height. You are literally the only halfling on this ship.
There is literally no one else with my current height.
You are correct. So if I hear footsteps and I don't see anyone, it's probably you then.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice. I'm in the ship, so I can't see the daytime and nighttime. Afternoon, whatever.
He nods and effortlessly grabs everything single-handedly that you put down
Yeah,
and
there are a
trudges
few.
on.
Okay. Okay. Since that is covered up, I need to go to look for. Actually, this one I can give it during the trip. Is Flure following Uira?
It's Blu-ray flooring Udira, Shah.
No, it's following us to the Feywild in general. Oh shit.
She's like, I wanna come.
Oh. Oh right. But I need her to help me do one thing before. No, actually, since we are here, I need her to bring me to a bank.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, again? Shit. Wait. How about now?
You're fine now.
Okay.
Okay. So I would say that this is either the evening before because you know for a fact the banks close at night. It's a bit stupid to go there at 3 a.m. in the
I
morning.
know.
All right, so she takes you over to the docking bay, and let's see who she sees. Oh, she sees Huntress.
Oh,
You see her wave down Huntress, and both of them have a short chat before Flurry very excitedly pulls you towards the Razorback.
oh, we have all right.
All right. So she helps you get into the vehicle, I presume by just picking you up for you and plopping you down into the seat.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And she hops in beside you. You can see both of them. You can see both Fleury and Huntress are pretty excited, though Huntress has a more suppressed look on her face because she's trying not to show too much emotion. But from the way she's bouncing very slightly in her seat, you can see that she's quite excited.
To the bank?
Yeah, no, more the fact that this is the first time she's test driving this thing.
Oh, okay. I was like, you are excited to go to the bank? There are queues there.
All right. Once, what's her name?
Where's the bank?
Where's the bank? Somewhere in Port Brendan.
Oh, okay.
All right. As soon as Huntress gives the thumbs up that everything's ready to go, Fleury taps the badge she has and starts talking to it. Fires, you can beam us down now. And then suddenly, all of you are engulfed in blue light as you are shifted physically from the ship to the ground. And you appear in. Oh crap. There's a 1 in 4 chance you end up right in the mayor's pond.
Oh no, please not no.
I'll roll a d4 and let's see what happens. Okay, you do not end up in the mayor's pond, thank goodness. You do end up in the city center though. All right, so as you arrive in the center of Port Brendan in the flash of blinding, dazzling blue light, you see the faces of dozens of Herbion Kingdom citizens going about their day look at you in abject confusion, while the guards, the Imperial Guardsmen and the normal guards are looking at you like, what the hell is going on? Before Fleury waves her hand at the guards and they all relax their poses.
Oh, it's just Blue-Red and her weird shenanigans. Nothing wrong.
All right. Fleury jumps to the front seat and just tells you to buckle the seatbelt and starts giving Huntress directions to go towards the nearest bank.
Mm-hmm.
With that in mind, Friss, I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, is she driving that fast?
Roll first and I'll tell you what happens.
Wait first, okay. I haven't purged, but let's see, it's good.
Oh
It
no.
is phase 10.
Okay, phase 10, not bad. With a 10, Huntress sees that the way to the bank is actually rather straightforward. It is directly in front of him and a sharp right turn. So she holds down the brake and floors the accelerator. You can assume what happens next as dust kicks up, propelling the entire vehicle forward, lurching you in the back of the seat and nearly flinging you out of the vehicle. You just barely managed to hold in your lunch, dinner, whichever,
Mm-hmm.
as the vehicle propels down rather fast down the road made clearly for carriages. In about 5 minutes, you're now in front of the bank, which is a rather large ivory building with the Herbian Kingdom gold currency sign emblazoned in a giant sigil above it.
I sigh a little bit. And then,
Fleur is giving the biggest damn smile you've seen out of her this week, and her hair is now basically disheveled to the hell.
okay. If only I understand how the bank system works here. Actually, there's no bank system even back in my hometown. I wouldn't have called you come here.
She waves it off and gets down, picks you up, then sets you down.
Uh, okay. I'm gonna follow her. Well, wherever she leads me. I'm tell her that I want to deposit money.
She tells you that you need a banking account, but you can also use her account if you need to.
Well, if you can keep track of it, then it's easier to put it in your account. But I
She
will
gives
write it down.
Okay, she gives you a nod and does the give me the money gesture.
You sure you want to? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it here.
I mean, it's fine because as long as you can remember how much is in this pouch,
Yeah. No,
even
this
if it
is
goes
it's
missing, no,
not
no, no,
a small pouch. It's not a small pouch
as long
unless
as
it's comically large.
it if you're not putting it in a bag of holding, then it's probably comically large.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, like, you sure you want to do it here?
Yeah, it's fine. You see everyone give Flurry a wide berth. A wide berth. It's like freaking Moses parting the sea right now.
Well, okay, I'm gonna give her a comically large pouch of 5,485 gold.
Please describe to me what this looks like.
So in a bag of holding, you see me start pulling out rather long satchel. It's like, because it's bigger than me and I'm keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. It feels like it takes minutes and more so. And then I prop it down. I personally can carry it, but I can't see anything. And it is large, bigger than fluid her wide her waist, bigger than her waist, huge, large. Maybe even half of like the back seat of the war. What do you call that car again?
Oh crap, since you asked me, I forgot. Shit, the Razorback.
Yeah, is almost as big as the Razorback seats.
So
Length.
it's basically like the stereotypical bank heist punya burlap sack
Yeah,
kind of thing.
burlap sack. Yeah, like burlap sack. So and then I
Okay.
prop it down. It's like, there you go.
Flurry's face changes from like, all right, my friend is relying on me. I've got this to, oh crap, I might have made a miscalculation.
So do you want me to put it back and then?
She looks at it, then she looks at her guns. By her guns, I mean her arms.
Hmm?
And she's like, I think I can. And she tries to pick it up. What is her strength score actually? Let me double check that real quick. 5,000 gold ain't light.
No, ain't line. No.
All right, let's see. She's on the fire team. Alpha. Flurry, 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 flurry. Oh yeah, right. She has -1 strength. she she tries to pick it up. You see, she is making an effort. Something does shift. It's more of the top of the knot of the bag coming loose than the bag actually moving.
And then I sigh.
You see her go like,
I I I I take I take both hands and then I say, just lead the way. And then I carry it and put it on my head, like how like most Indian carry their stuff. So
okay.
it's like on my head and then two hands is like to the side and just carry it.
All right. So she gives up very reluctantly and just sighs like, okay, and leads you through the bank. Initially, you're stopped by bank security.
Mm.
Before, oh lord, who the hell are we to stop the freaking nobles and just let you two through
Okay.
and make your way straight towards the counter. There is what appears to be a magical system to the right of you as you enter. That is essentially a dispenser of sorts that gives up magical trinkets that tells you it is now your turn to see the teller. She
Oh,
doesn't
no,
care. She just goes straight to the express lane on the far left.
noble.
As soon as you arrive, okay, I need to describe a bit about the interior as well. I realize I haven't been doing too much of that. Okay, the interior of the bank is actually rather fanciful. Instead of like the general banks that you're used to in real life, this is more of, if I were to put this as a description, Novo, not OKU. If I were to put this as a description, right? Imagine the Greek pantheon with marble white floors and pillars in the center of the building that obscure line of sight for days. Alright, so as you make your way to the front of the priority lane, thanks, Udira, the teller looks up and says, "Good evening, welcome to United Gold's. Oh, Miss Valoy, it's nice to meet you." And you see Flurry just basically go through. It's like, yes, greetings. I require you to bank in this amount, and she waves a hand at you into my bank account under his name.
And
Wait,
then
sorry, is it his or
I
her right now? Sorry,
currently it's hers, but you
hers.
will
Okay, in
you
hers
will
name.
use his name because I'm not always here.
Oh, okay. And then you can see the bank teller looks very confused for a moment. He's like, okay, where's him? He does with air quotations.
Ah. Okay, give. I'm him.
You this silence isn't me just being the DM trying to figure out what to do. This
Yeah.
silence is actually the bank teller.
Yeah.
He's like, what? Oh, okay. Then he looks over at Miss Valoy. Is like, ma'am, are you sure that this is a wise decision? Remember the last time you got someone to do this, you kind of, and then Flurry just waves it off and gestures you to come a bit closer.
Okay. Yes.
The bank teller looks down at you. You see a rather elderly gentleman from. Imagine an elderly British gentleman with brown hair and green eyes. He looks down at you and gives you a nod. Greetings, sir. My name is Ernest McMoneyface. No, I'm just joking.
No.
I'm just joking. Ernest Hastley. Here, I'll type it up.
Hey.
Sure, why not? His nickname that everyone else at the bank calls him is McMoneyface.
Hasty now.
He jokes about it from his like, yes, of course, I want to get you out of my life as quickly as possible so I can go back to my break.
Anyway, yes. So this is the money that is needed to deposit.
He gives you a nod. Very well. I require you to. I require a copy, or perhaps the original copy of your documents, as well as a blood sample, if you would kindly, please.
And look to Floyd. You sure I can use that document? You know where I'm from, right?
She looks to the teller and she just like waves a hand. It's fine. Just take his blood sample. And you see the teller reluctantly sigh and pull out a dagger and hands it to you.
Okay. I prick my index finger.
Okay, so as you prick yourself with the dagger, you notice that the blood doesn't fall downwards. Rather, as soon as the incision is made, the blood gets sucked down into one of the channels of the dagger and starts glowing for a brief moment before the dagger levitates out of your hands and goes back to the tellers. You see the teller look through his, whatchamacallit? What's the thing called? It's not a spyglass. Is it? What is the singular version of spectacles again?
Monocles?
Monaco.
Monocle. Thank you. You see him look through his monocle, which glows briefly, and he chokes on presumably his spit. He's like, I see. Very well. If Miss Valoy vouches for it, then I don't see why not. And she gestures for the money back.
Okay. You want to hold this?
He looks at it and he's like, I'm fairly certain I can do with this.
Okay. I move forward and hope he doesn't drop it.
All right. You see him. I need to mention, by the way, that this man is scrawny. Like, he's super scrawny.
Yeah. That's why I'm like hoping he doesn't drop it.
All right. So surprisingly, as he reaches to grab it, he grabs it with no issue, as if he's wielding nothing more than a feather.
Hmm.
He does have some issues getting it through the window, though.
Right. Is magic allowed in this area?
No worries. No worries. We can settle this ourselves. Magic here is rather. Unless you want to get your face smacked in by the Imperial Guardsman, I wouldn't recommend it.
No, no.
Just give me one moment, and you see him produce out a wand, which he uses to shrink the entire thing through the window.
I was going to suggest that. Yeah.
All right. He pulls it and resizes it to full size and sets it upon weighing scales.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the thing doesn't fit, but he does shrink it down again.
Mm-hmm.
On the other end of the scale comes out the total value of everything inside that bag. And
Mhm.
what is the amount again?
5,485.
All right. I do not need to remember that. You just remember that, okay?
I've wrote it in. The reason why I know because I have it on my hand, a book.
Okay. He gives you a nod. He looks at you first and looks back at the amount. Is this the correct amount, sir?
I check the number, and then if it's exactly what I said, then yes.
He gives you a nod and he starts writing on a piece of parchment.
Hmm.
And he pulls it out and hands it to you. At first, the parchment appears blank, but as soon as it makes contact with you, you feel a slight prickling sensation from your thumb or wherever you jab the dagger into,
Mm-hmm.
and the parchment lights up, revealing details about the transaction.
Mm-hmm.
With that, he
Oh.
gives you a nod. Is there any other business you need to attend to?
No need. No other business. Thank you very much.
Miss Fleury looks over at the banker. Oh, yes, I require you to issue me 3 debit cards in my name, please.
What?
And you see the teller reluctantly sigh. For each additional card over the 5th one, there will be a incremental annual fee of 10 gold extra, to which Fleury just nods. And he sighs, goes down below his desk. 20 minutes later, he comes back up with 3 cards and hands it to her, which he gives one of which to you, and the other 2 she holds out before giving to you. Give this to the trustworthy members of your team. I've allocated some money for your personal funds.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Do take note that you can only use his cards in Herbian, by the way.
Understood, but okay, I understood.
She gives you a nod. All right then, shall we be off then? Adventure awaits us. I can't wait to go back to the Feywilds. To which everyone inside the bank now looks at her like, what?
I'm like, you know, the gesture of like
Let's go.
like me moving my hand in a circle. Like, why did you say that? Like both hands like moving in a circle. Why did you say that?
Both her hands are now on her mouth, and very quietly she goes, I'm sorry, I haven't yet learned the concept of volume control. Let's just go.
Okay. I'm just toning myself in my own humming voice
All right,
and
so
walk.
you all get stared at as you leave the bank, and a short few minutes and a teleportation later, you're now back in the ship.
Oh, okay. Luckily, I don't need to give out any names or whatnot. But yeah, that you need to keep your keep the mind of what you say. And now,
Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, by the way, I should inform you. There is a shared balance of 5,000 gold in those 3 cards. So let me know if it finishes.
I understand. Understand. Hmm.
Oh yes, I'm supposed to give you this letter, and she hands you a letter. Completely forgot about this. I got this like 2 months ago.
What? What?
Oh, no, sorry. Let me clarify. I'm not meant to hand this to you. I meant to hand this to your party.
Okay, that makes Okay, that makes less angry. Okay. Actually, I should just look at it now and see what's it about.
Okay, it's a letter from guess who? The
Uh-huh,
first crown
uh-huh.
princess.
Okay. Okay, let me open a new page for my notebook.
It is nothing really important, really. She's just asking like how you doing and whatnot. She has trusted Fleury with the task of giving your allocation money for your personal spendings for strictly leisure and whatnot, and basically just ask for at your earliest opportunity, like, would you like to join her in the castle for tea?
Okay. Actually, with that note, I'm going to go. This is this the night where Uhira is going to do the dream or after?
It should be.
Should be today, right?
Was it not?
It's supposed to be because we travel the next day, but this is before we depart. Yeah, so at the night, right? But yeah, yeah. So tonight you'll be doing this, but I'm going to visit you just because I have this thing. So yeah, I tell. Uh, I suddenly forget the noble's name. What the hell? I heard her name so much. Flurate. There you go. I, I like suddenly her like someone spoke her name in the farewell or something. I don't remember. Okay, so yeah. I tell. Wow. Now I actually forget again. Flurate. Okay. I tell Flurate. I'm going to visit Uhira for this letter. Thank you for bringing me to the bank.
She gives you a nod. Oh, by the way, before you head off for that, is there any particular weapons you want me to prepare for tomorrow's trip? And she points back towards the Razorback, where she points back to the back of the Razorback where there is a box of holding.
Wait, it's box of holding if they pass through the gate. Would that should explode?
I'm gonna say it shouldn't explode because I'm fairly certain. Wait, you
The
guys went to the
reason,
Feywild once, right?
yeah, the reason why I always
Is the Feywild considered another extra dimensional space? Okay, then it's fine.
yeah, I'm just very cautious because even though I should bring the bag of holding in and out, but I just don't want it to explode.
Okay, it's fine. So we'll establish now that changing planes does not cause bags of exploding or boxes of holding to explode.
So in the future, I can just stuff things in and no need to go and manage things out.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the case. Um, I'm thinking, uh, since not a lot of people are from Herbian Kingdom that is going out, right? So
She looks at you as like, well, technically me and what's her name? Me me and me and Sierra's protege are from Herbrion.
yeah, yeah. You did say that she trained one that is from here to yeah, yeah.
Oh yes.
I remember. Yeah. Mm. Um, Knight weapons. Since you guys are well, most of you guys are proficient in it. Will
We can bring
be
along mortars and the turrets if you want to. We can. And she brings you back to the back of the Razorback, where she proceeds to explain very poorly that the gist of it that they have managed to mount a weapon hardpoint on the back of the Razorback,
hmm? Hmm.
which can be traded for 2 additional people seats if there's no weapon there.
Okay, so I am thinking of like in case of disarm, disappearing weapons or whatnot, probably want to have extra weapons there. It's not to put it mounting on it, but just so that there is a backup gun in the back of the car type of deal.
She gives you a nod. I can definitely get that arranged.
And also, if it is possible, could you help me grab another bottle of reg? Do you guys have Regnolium on the ship?
I can definitely get it from the alchemist downstairs. And she points not downstairs, but off the ship down to the town.
I still have 2.5 holy water, which is supposed to be
Well,
Regnolium.
if you need it in a pinch, you can definitely get it from the vents of the Razorback. I mean, that's how they're chilling everything.
It's more for when I need to. Oh, right. This is more important than Regnolium since I have few of them. Are you able to get yourself Regnite pure?
She gives you a nod. I mean, it'll probably cost me a bit of my bank. It'll probably cost me a bit of my savings, but I can. Why?
How expensive is it?
Actually, thinks about it for a moment. I'm not a mage, so I'm not too sure. Prices tend to fluctuate depending on the demands.
Okay. How much is I go to the back of holding and pull out a arrowhead size. How much is this big?
Well, if you're looking at one that size, I can probably power a level 1 spell then.
That's my point. Or a slightly bigger one, like level 2. But how much would that be?
She looks around for a moment and she's like, because what you see in her mind is like you are asking her questions to which she knows not the answers to.
Oh, okay.
So she turns around in a panic looking for anyone. There's a lot of people in the hangar bay,
Okay,
and she
okay,
flags
okay,
down a random person.
okay.
You see a Herbion Kingdom mage walk over. No, not the mage. You see the person in charge of making sure everyone on this goddamn ship has a room to sleep in walk over.
Oh, that mage.
You see this, oh crap, hang on. Was this a man or lady? I need to check my notes. Hold up.
That that magnificent mansion mage.
I need to open Google Docs. Hold on.
Oh no.
No, I should just open Udira's one and just click the link there. So much more easier.
If only blood mage is a legal is a what you call an official class. There's actually homebrew for that class.
I'm aware of that. Oh god. Oh, thank goodness for Udira's well-kept notes. I know, right? Shoto mate kudasai. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's see. What wizard would this be classified under again? Sorry? The one that can,
That is what magic is that? It's not illusionary. This
it's
is
abjuration, isn't it?
abjuration.
Ah, crap. In chap.
No, it's not enchantment. I don't think so.
Okay, let's just Google Magnificent Mansion and then we'll know.
Yeah,
D&D 5e Magnificent Mansion. It is a, if the thing would load,
because
conjuration.
because I remember it's not abjuration because she will be a firepower mage, not a magnificent mansion mage.
Okay, a conjuration wizard walks over and you see her wave her hand and give a slight bow to you, Friss.
Mhm.
Ah, greetings. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes. I'm just asking a little bit. Yeah. I pull out my arrowhead. This is the malfunction one. It has magic, but it is malfunction. How much is Ragnite pure Ragnite this big level 2 will cost?
She thinks about it for a moment and pulls out a piece of parchment that seems to extend forever. You know in those cartoons where she lets go of it and it unfurls on the ground and just goes across the deck?
Yes.
And it falls into the town, by the way.
Oh no.
So she's scrolling through this gigantic list and she stops at it and she goes, ah, yes, about 400 gold pieces per level 1 spell.
So, fuck.
She looks at you, pure right now, it's expensive.
An impure Ragnite will explode.
Pretty much, though you'll be happy to know that impure right now goes for a quarter of the cost.
A quarter, like a 100 for a spell slot, or
She
a
gives
level
you a
one
nod.
spell.
Yeah, it's expensive. She scratches the back of her head.
But is it reusable, like able to recharge spells like how the pure Ragnite able to?
Out of game? What are you trying to imply here? Sorry, I kind of got confused for a moment.
No, because like usually most of the items that I have been giving to my friends, the players here, those like the healing quote unquote necklace and whatnot, right?
Yep.
Those you can spend one or a level 2 spell slot to recharge the magic that I have infused in them
Oh,
over there.
okay. It does.
Yeah,
Actually.
so that's why I'm asking: is it able to be recharged like how pure Ragnite is?
At your question, she nods. Definitely. As long as the crystal isn't damaged or perhaps there is a mana leak, then everything should be fine. Oh, yes, I do need to stress this out though. And she leans in very close to you. Do not, under any circumstances, try to pump a spell level that's higher than what the crystal is graded for. That will damage the crystal irreparably.
I feel like I have known that, and that is why I never did that at all.
The explosion will be worse than impure Ragnite, so just don't try it. I mean, to be fair, that's how Ragnite grenades are made, so.
Talk about that. Chris has a very weird idea,
Okay.
but I don't think I have the time to make it. But I have the idea. Remembering the dagger coming back to me reminded me why I have this for.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Imagine an arrow that explodes.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Okay, but yeah. Anyway, back in topic. Are you able to help me go and grab some of this impure Ragnite for me? Then I'll give you the gold.
She looks at you. I just bought the entire store because I kind of need to power the mansion, but I can spare a few crystals if you're gonna buy them off of me. Same
Yeah.
price as the alchemist. Don't worry.
Okay. Actually, I look around since I still have a little bit. I guess I'll take one off from you since it is emergency use only.
She gives you a nod. And
So one level 2 gem. Yeah, one level 2
okay,
gem.
so since this is the first time we're actually pricing right now, I need someone to take notes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Impure right now for a level 1 spell with one charge goes for 100 GP.
Uh-huh.
The pure version, okay. Pure version on level 1 spells equals to level 1 spell, but 2 times usages. So essentially, every time there is a difference between pure and impure, is that pure crystals have 2 charges.
Wait. So you are telling me that my cure wounds actually has 2 charge in them?
Pretty much, yes. I was going through the things earlier and I was trying to find what could differentiate right now between pure and impure besides the fact that it blew up when I came to this conclusion. So, update.
Okay, so every of the soldiers in this ship has a 2 charge emergency use healing level 2.
Yep. That's gonna be fun for me when I start putting you all in battle. But anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
level 1 quadruple the price, so 400 GP.
So 400, okay. So every level up is plus 400 and
No.
every
No. Every grade up from level 1 to level 2 crystal is double the price.
So 4 to 8, 8 to 16.
Yup.
For pure will be 1 to 2, 2 to 4.
Yup.
Wow, okay.
Right now it's expensive.
Yeah, okay. Well, you guys are lucky that I gave you guys pure right night.
You can literally just go send someone back to beyond the dome and just go picking for right night crystals. It'll
And then
probably
we will
be
be
cheap.
and we will be rich.
You're not wrong though. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, this is for emergency use, so I'm going to take a 200 gold deduction
Okay.
to yeah.
Okay. So she literally pops 2 of them off of a necklace and gives it to you with the warning that please be very gentle with them.
Wait, no, I want a level 2, not 2 level 1s.
Oh, right. Okay. She pops off a crystal then.
Yeah. Okay.
She
Just to
hands it
make sure,
you.
because that is a very important thing.
Okay. So you actually realize something about the crystal she's giving you right now.
Mm-hmm.
This crystal, well, the casing anyway, is very different to what you're used to. Generally, in less developed parts of the world, like maybe Lines or something like that, right now crystals are handed to you as is, just a crystal. But this looks a bit different. Let me grab a picture. Okay, first of all, this is what normal right night looks like when it's given to you for spell usages lah. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The one that is given to you, hang on. Looks like this. You actually can't even see the crystal.
Oh shit.
Grabbing onto the metal itself, right, that's encasing this thing, you realize something. This is actually a metal that you have touched before, but it's very hard to make. You're holding
Don't-
onto titanium.
No. Oh shit. Okay, so but it is small, right? Because that is small.
It is puny. It is the size of your finger.
But titanium.
Mm.
Okay, now how do I infuse it with spell and shit? Since this, do I need to make another outer layer for it? God damn it.
She sees you like looking at this thing and she says, do you need one with a spell focuser on top?
No, this is actually more safer, but I'm just thinking of
I mean, she shows you the one with the spell focuser. It looks like this.
it's not. No, it is still going to have the same problem.
She sighs. She's like, okay, tucks it back underneath her shirt.
Okay. Um. And then I look at the time. No, actually, I can't look at the time. I'm inside the ship.
No, it's fine. You're in the hangar bay. You can just look outside.
Oh, sunset? No?
Sun has set. The moon is now out.
Shit, I don't have time to make it. I'll take what I have.
She gives out a chuckle, and you see Fleury also like start heading off to make the preparations.
Okay, before Uhira sleep, because this is very important. she cannot sleep before I do this. So I make my way to her room.
Okay, no problem.
Knock, knock, knock.
Alright.
I don't have a wooden. I have a wooden table, but I'm afraid that.
Here,
it's gonna
I
have-
shall help you.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna roll something to see if Blabbermouth is inside your room right now. Or do you just tell her like, no, I do not want anyone in my room after hours? Right, that's right. She hasn't been given a room yet. So yes. Okay, that's fair.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay,
RP away.
so okay. Hi, Uhira. I'm sorry. I know you have things you want to do later, so that's why I come here as early as possible. No. Mostly for report. No need to drink. Okay. Bloop. I sink into the chair. Okay. Oh, yeah, couches. Okay. Okay. So Flu Rate has a message. I think this is a thank you letter from the princess herself, crown princess of your brain kingdom. It's not. We didn't build report directly to her. We built report kind of around, and then words make the way to her because Kurtis has a show and then got invited to eat and then have 2 platinum, and then the leader, the the embassy.
Okay, since you are a professor, you have definitely received loads of these letters before from students, political figures, and the like. This letter has a sense of, not a sense, it has an air of informality that is unbecoming of a royal. And you can see that this letter is a genuine call to let's just hang out. Not much, actually. More or less. Because you have to understand that you did rescue a rather large amount of Hurrian Kingdom people from the clutches of the slave traders, and word gets around really quickly.
Ah, I well, I know you like to build rapport and relationship, and I feel like this is the biggest relationship we can have. Uh, uh, here you go. Well, the funny thing is, Fleury did gave it to me, says it was from the princess. So take that as you will. And then I hand her the letter and let her see how it's written.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure this is a good time to give it to you since we are going to a different realm. But she did say this, and then I give her a credit card.
Debit card. But yes, this
Debit.
was
Oh,
also
yeah. So I give her. I push her a debit card.
this information was also disclosed in a letter, by the way, Udira.
Mm,
I'm fairly certain, even though I'm the youngest baby here, I'm fairly certain all of us know what a debit card is.
yes. No, in the
Oh, in
world, in the
this world.
world. Yeah.
Okay, so you have heard about Fleury and the other Herb Kingdom members talk about this thing called a debit card, and I'm assuming at some point some of you was like, "What is this thing?" And it was like, "Oh, is this magical card that stores all your money so you don't get robbed and lose 2,000 gold at once?"
The beat. The beat.
The beat.
The beat.
The beat.
Uh, Uh, mm, okay. Fleury asked me to give one of the trusted people and obvious choice is to you. Um, well, not supposed to tell you, but apparently, since the princess is so close to Fleury, it seems to come out from her bank account. Fleury. We okay. So we went to bank earlier this even well before sunset to deposit half of the money we have on the party funds that you have told me to put half of it away. So I did to at the bank. Fluid follows. Well, I asked her to follow because I do not know the procedure. So we put the money in the bank, and then after that, she casually, put quotation mark, casually asked for 3 debit card in her name. Yeah, but yet it says it's from the princess. So I don't know. Yeah, I know, but Fluoride. I mean, like it's under Fluoride's name. So it's what I told you. Yeah. Oh, you don't know about the $5,000, but I told you
It's in the letter.
it's in the letter. Yeah, the letter has says for. I think the letter has says is for not casual, like for
Leisure use
leisure use. Leisure use.
only.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Okay.
Well, let's see what she has in her hand. It's been a day, more or less.
Okay.
Udira probably doesn't get it, but since Frisk is here, right? Frisk, I want you to make an intelligence check.
Uh,
You
intelligence
you may
check.
use whatever artificer bonuses you have that allows you to identify shit.
So this will be no, not that one. Not that one. This one for history check. Yes, this one's for history check. So is pure intelligence or arcana check?
This is more pure intelligence.
Pure
You're not
intelligence.
even sure if the thing she's holding is magical or not.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll straight intelligence then. 14. Well, it's end of the day. Let's make it 18 by using my flash of genius.
Just like spend everything you can.
Yeah, it's end of the day. Why not?
All right, let's have it.
18.
Okay, 18. So you take a closer look at her. She is intently hunched over. Do you provide a table for her, Udira? Mm-hmm. Okay. So she does this. She does it on the couch. I'm sorry, on the little coffee table. She has brought in several tools to Frisk. You see her have like table mounted magnifying lens, armature hands to hold on to tiny stuff, and a bunch of toolboxes next to her arrayed out. And
Mm-hmm.
she is currently fitting a crystal onto a ring.
A crystal onto a ring.
That is correct.
Is the crystal look magical or infused by magic in any chance.
Oh, the ring is sorry, the gem is glowing.
Huh. Please don't be a refueling spell ring.
All right, she, with great, what's it called? With great precision, very gently places the crystal in, and takes a little bit of ragnoleum to seal it in.
Oh
Once she
god.
brushes it over the gem, she holds it up to the light and smiles very brightly. And she looks over at the two of you, specifically to Adira though. Adira, can I go and test this out on the main bow? I call it the Ring of Blasting.
Oh no.
She gives you a nod, and she leaves the room. 5 minutes later, there is a ship-wide announcement. Attention all personnel, weapons tests will be commencing in about 10 minutes aboard the ship, so please do not be alarmed and remain at standby status, over.
She just and then Fritz is just like look at here like she just made a battling ram magic spell. Hmm. Also very very well. I'll keep that word for myself. But yes, very energetic. Okay. Um. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Since most of the stuff is done, and the rest I need to do is in the Feywild. So, okay, I'll leave you to it then. Mhm. I was going to walk to the workshop. I will I, I will try to do as little as I can and get as much rest as I possibly can. Okay. Thank you for your kind words. Actually, a little headache. Mm, more or less because the people we fought are extreme loyalists, to say the least. But there, 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 there are people who like to do that, but I don't think they are mostly on the ship. They might have some. We found one that feels like their honor system has been uh, derailed. There's no more honor in battle, sort of thing. I need more thinking on it. Is that the thing that's gem? Mm. Actually, since I have time and a day, I'm gonna spend an instant spell to detect magic. Jim, no, identify, not detect magic. Identify.
Guess
Jim.
what? It's not
Uh,
magical.
Oh, it's not. No, no. Identify. It's not. Detect magic. Identify. The
Hmm.
item in hand.
Blow it out real quick.
Identify spell. Identify spell. Identify.
Choose if it's a magic item or some other magic ability. You learn this practice, learn how to use it. Whether it requires attunement. Hmm. Okay. It is not magical in nature, but is more an object imbued with magic.
Mm-hmm.
It is essentially a shock collar.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so okay. Not. It's not a tracker that we thought it was.
Well, this one particularly is a shock collar. You're not sure about other crystals though.
Okay. And then I take it up and then spin around. Um, I think the engineer has it good. This is just to keep them in check, not to track them. It is. It's just like the slave market. It's all the same. Okay. I'll. Well. Uh. I need to go get some work done so that I can sleep early. Uh. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Okay. I wait for goodbye and then walk straight to the my workstation.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Okay. So, DM,
What's up?
what I'm planning to do while I come here to the workstation is, you never told me how much ammunition I have for the rifle. So,
Which rifle, sorry?
the
Oh
5D8
yeah.
magical enhanced lens zoom in, I can see very far.
I didn't say how much you get. It's that she gave you free ammo, right?
Yep,
All right. So you get a pouch of ammunition with 50 shots in it.
50 shot. Let me put it in there.
Oh, this is going to be
Resources.
very painful.
Okay, so name, resource call, ammo for rifle, and then I'll type in 50.
How
Okay,
much damage does
so
that gun do again? Sorry.
5d8.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We 5d8 plus. Oh wait, I have. Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. 5d8 plus a d6 of elemental fire damage.
I'm gonna say that that amount I'm not gonna retcon. I was just more like, ah, crap, you guys can afford it. Fuck. Anyway, yes, it does have
Uh,
loading properties.
yes, it does have. But the thing is, more or less, is that I want the ammo. But since I'm going out there, I'm going to take a time. Since the blacksmith Zoftira has gave me instruction how to make a like a bunch of these, I will make enough that I will still have long rest. Not that much, just enough.
Well, I will need you to roll a general intelligence check first,
Okay,
and then
sure.
Tinker's tools, and
Okay,
then I'll see
general.
how many you get.
Very little.
Okay, Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools. This Tinker's tools, what proficiency I'll be using?
Dexterity base.
So, this is um. Tinker. Uh, I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna check it because. Oh, it's not that bad.
Okay, with a 9 and 16, you've learned very quickly that holy shit, these bullets take a lot to craft. It's not more of machining
Mhm.
the bullet itself. It's an issue of finding the right ratio of gunpowder and whatnot to actually slot into things so it doesn't just explode within the barrel and
Mhm.
cause it to actually fly out. So you only get one bullet.
Okay. Well, at least I know how to make one now. That's one. Okay. After that, I'm just gonna go straight to sleep in the workshop.
Okay, cool. All right. So before I need to know, Curtis, is there anything you want to do before heading out?
Oh boy. I guess after that whole fiasco, the realization of him coming in, started coming in. It's like, hey, I got a baby, and then oh my god, I got a baby. So he's kind of like scared right now.
Parenting duties ahoy. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, oh god, it's like
Okay.
I think he's in the chamber. He's in the canteen or whatever, drinking, which you never see him do it unless it's a happy celebration or whatever, right? Uh, but this time he's kind of like drinking off his that nervous feeling, this kind of thing.
Okay.
Mhm. So yeah, man, or
Was that it? Or was there anything else you wanted to do?
Did she cut off?
sorry, I made like a push to talk.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry. And then I accidentally made the whole thing like into 30%. And let's make it small until 30%. So
Okay.
fucking
That's
a
fine.
bit.
Don't worry about it.
Um, wait. I feel like he want to try that volcanic ash.
Oh,
I
I'm not. Are there any dwarves on the ship? I wonder.
don't know.
You can
I
go and try and
remember.
find one.
I remember there.
Oh yes, there is. There is
Yeah,
at
there
least
is.
one dwarf. At least one dwarf.
But
You
the
may,
the chances of meeting one.
you may roll a survival check to attempt to find said dwarf, or perhaps you can go to the ship's bridge and just say, "Guys, I need this person to come here."
I'll find one, I guess, instead of just a meeting like that.
Okay,
Just find
I
one.
need you.
Survival? Is
Yep,
it?
survival check with advantage because you know the ship.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. With a 16, you do not find the dwarf that you were thinking of, but you do find a different dwarf. He's going on his way to his room.
Um, I already have a volcanic ash though.
Oh, you already have volcanic ash. Okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
The one that I think. Uh, sorry, who's that again? I can't remember names.
That's fine.
Um,
Don't worry.
yeah. I think the monk and the got for me, something like that. We took it from another dwarf.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Your
From
handler.
the
yeah,
handler. The it is the, if I'm not wrong, Lorelai stole it
yeah,
from.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
She used
did.
this to, yeah, and then she gave it to me for safekeeping. I was like, oh, might as well get it, you know.
Right, so you have it, and you do have a small portion of volcanic ash.
Mhm.
What would you like to do with it?
I guess if I found him, it's like, you want some?
Oh, he's definitely not
Hey.
on this ship. He's not on
Oh,
this ship. He's
eh?
back at Night of Altara HQ.
Oh, the one that
No,
you
you said that
Oh,
you found some.
yeah.
oh, that dwarf. Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. There's another dwarf inside
Sure.
the ship.
You see him basically go into his room. He stops to look at you for a moment and just tells you, I would on a normal day, but I'm tired. I need to sleep.
Oh, come on, man.
He looks at you
Just
and
tonight.
realizes you see him like conflicted for a moment. Like the father of the baby is asking him for a smoke, and he's like, oh, fine.
Yes. That's my that's
All right.
I don't know. What's your name again?
Shit. Okay. Random name generator. Here we go.
Yes.
I'm gonna have this thing.
Yeah.
Just gonna have this tab open constantly now as you just ask the names of every person on this ship. Hold on.
Smokey the
No.
Bear.
Imagine that. Imagine that is the name.
Okay, his name is Norhic Unibr. No, I already used that name.
Unibrow is
I've
used.
already used his name. Yeah.
Oh no, that would be even
No,
worse. We
no,
stole
no,
it
no,
from
no.
him.
No. His name is Norhic Long Lashes.
Oh no. They're definitely cousins.
Nor who? Nor Dick?
Norhic. Hang on, I'll type it out.
Not Hick.
Here you go. His name is Norhic Long Lashes, and true to his name, his eyelashes are touching the floor.
You know what? Nor Hick. You got a good name. Uh, thanks for doing this with me. Do you mind we're doing? Can we do it inside your cabin? Your
Oh
room?
no no
If
no
you
no no no! We're doing
oh
this above deck,
above that.
in the
Okay,
open.
okay. Come. Let's go.
The man looks at the drunk for a vlog and is a bit concerned, but nonetheless goes with you to the top deck, where he
Yeah.
proceeds to pull out his own pipe.
Yay.
He's like,
Okay.
you do realize that stuff is pretty heavy.
Uh, no. I don't.
Oh, you're in for a treat. And he
Yes.
starts puffing.
And he tries. He tries it. And I
Okay,
don't know.
so this is your first time trying this, so you are not prepared for the sensation of just burning ash entering your lungs.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to make a save or anything?
Not just yet. Let me explain what happens first.
Okay.
You
Okay.
take the first puff and you breathe in. Your lungs, sorry, your esophagus is now, what is the word? Burnt because of
Mhm.
the volcanic ash stream traveling through your windpipe. However, after it subsides and the burn lessens, you feel a strange sense of lightness, and the world starts to tilt.
Oh yeah.
This happens regardless if you make the save or not.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to go for a second hit?
Uh.
Before that,
Sure.
PSA kids, whoever's watching, drugs are bad for you. Don't do it.
Yes. This is not good. He's
Right.
just dumb.
All right, back to game. Why are you taking a second hit?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Well,
now make me a constitution save.
save Constitution. Go back. Oh, yay. What happened?
You take another hit. The euphoria of having this very strange pipe in your hands and the smoke burning your lungs makes you want to take another hit. And true to form, it burns your lungs again. You don't pass out from the pain, but you are now acutely aware that you are now lying face first on the deck of the ship. And yeah, 16 hours later, you're now awake in your room with the memory of whatever happened last night gone from your mind.
Damn it, it's like old times.
Oh
And then
boy.
yeah, and then I was like, oh god.
Okay, so
So I assume that I gone back to sleep, continue sleeping with like a headache or something.
I mean you can. I'm gonna say that you wake up after 16 hours. So to the other two members of the party, as you guys are preparing to depart, Kurtis, the man of the hour, is late. Where do you look for him for? Okay. Uh maybe 2 hours later when all of you are on the ship preparing to leave and Kurtis is nowhere to be seen.
Okay. Let's look for him. We need him anyway. Or if we found him earlier, I will go report and use the announcement to report back here.
There is a sigh from Huntress and nods from the other tree as you all leave, presumably one of the heavy transport vehicles, and head out to find Kurtis. Everyone survival checks.
Okay.
Well, not Kurtis. Kurtis is asleep.
18. I can find him.
Okay,
I
Udira,
can smell him.
you start by checking the upper deck. Maybe he's staring off into the sunrise, like preparing himself, steeling himself for the day. Instead, you find what appears to be Angelina testing her brand new ring, shooting birds out of the sky. You do see her like this, though. Like, okay. I need to explain what this looks like to you, by the way. So imagine this: you see her pointing her ring fist out, like how a spellcaster would use a ring, and an ethereal hand blasts out at breakneck speeds from the ring and smacks the bird square in the jaw, and the bird goes flying down. She turns around. Thankfully, the ring is not pointed at you. Oh no, this isn't fun. I'm just testing out the yielding because I did some tweaks early in the morning, so I doubled the yield. Oh, I get it. Then she looks over at the nearest person, taps them on the shoulder. Hey, can you help me fling a barrel into space for me? She smiles as you do that. She gives you a nod, and the poor guy that got suckered into doing her bidding is now flinging barrels into the sky. All right, yep. All right, next up we'll head out to Kang. Kang, you do the most logical thing, check his room. You make it to his room and you knock on the door. You do not hear a reply, the standard reply. You do hear snoring.
Is it locked, the door?
I don't know. Is the door locked?
Kurtis, did you lock the door?
No, the door would not
I
be
mean,
locked because someone had
yeah.
to drag him into his room.
So it's not
Exactly.
locked then.
Yeah, the door isn't locked.
Because technically, because I do not know how modern the door is. Because if it's modern door, they can just press it and close the door and it's locked.
It's the Star Trek sliding door.
Okay, so it's not locked.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna walk in because it's gonna start check up the door.
Mhm. The door
And then,
opens. You smell volcano in the room.
oh, did he? Contemplating to stab him in the face.
Arguable reaction.
Okay, 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 okay. Get up! I give. I shove him. You literally shove him.
Sure, roll strength check or athletics if you want.
Athletics.
Okay, that's that. What is Curtis's own strength score? By the way? Shit. Oh, never mind. Curtis, what's your strength?
12.
Okay. Curtis goes tumbling onto the ground.
Boom.
Curtis, you feel, in addition to the alcoholic hangover and the fact that your lungs are still burning, a different part of your head now hurts. And most of your body for some reason.
Oh god. Oh, what's the time?
Oh,
Then I
goddammit,
see.
Udira. Sure, you jinxed it.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
And then I was like, oh god. And then I saw Frisk. Oh, hello, Frisk.
It passed departure.
Oh god. Oh, all right. I'll, I'll get my stuff. I think I'll just get like some bag and then take my musical instrument, my all my stuff, and follow Frisk with while holding my head slowly, following Frisk but slowly going to the what is it, bridge?
Yeah, we are going to the bridge, and then
Yeah.
and then we're going to the bridge. Is every place has the what you call like the thing to talk to the captain or something? I forgot what is that thing.
The intercom.
Yeah, the intercom. Is there like intercom in most section of the area?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the intercom and tell the captain to please make an announcement for the adventurers to depart in in the hangar bay. We have found Kurtis.
There is a brief pause and a reply of noted before what you just said to the captain is replayed through the ship speakers.
Yeah.
Okay. Udira, you hear the call. The other 4 members of the team also come back. Okay, so all of you are now back in the hangar bay with your 4 pilots standing in front of you, looking at you. Okay, so where are we going?
Bad. Good news. The guy know the direction is here. Bad news. I think he has a massive hangover because I smell ash. More specifically, the kind that dwarf smoke.
The 4 moon elves look at you in concern. Ash? What ash?
Something that get people in a very heightened mood. Yeah, those kind of stuff. I don't do them. I can't explain.
You see the 4 moon elf pilots very confusedly nod their heads. Okay. So where are we going? And look, so the 4 of you never look at you, Curtis.
All right. I think I get I get my water skin a little bit, get a drink a little bit, and I show them the nearest portal to the favor.
So I require Kurtis to make a D100 check to see if he knows where the nearest portal is.
Dun 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 dun. Nah, let me check. Ooh.
Okay. You are convinced that it is this direction somewhere. It's not more of an accurate feeling, it's more of like a hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, 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 no, cold, cold, okay, hot.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, here. Hmm. Yes. While doing that, I get Terry out
Mhm.
for once, and then put him on top of my hat, and just let him feel the breeze once. I think that's it. I don't know.
Okay.
Hmm.
The four pilots look at the rest of you all confused, but at the same time, okay, I guess we're going never eat seaweed. Southeast, I suppose?
Yep. Southeast, no, southeast. Southeast, yeah.
Okay. She
Drugs.
they nod at you. Okay.
Mhm.
Who's riding with us or who's riding with them? She points towards her team, her and her co-pilot, and the other pilot and their co-pilot.
Okay, who's going?
Uh,
Remind.
so far it's Flure and the MTF people, and that's it. So Deltas is
Okay.
right now actually passed out inside one of the ships, just snoring away.
But
Oh
Oh,
wait, Richter is coming. Oh boy.
yes, he is coming.
Oh boy. Okay, Richter is excitedly on his dragon, prepared to leave.
no, Flure?
Flure
Let's
is
check.
here.
Where he?
Okay. So Sierra, Flure, Udira, Huntress, Frisk, Ranger, Delta, Richter.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Insert name here.
Oh, insert name is the what I call the supposed new trainer trainee. Yeah.
Not training, the protege. He's already gone through training.
Okay, protege.
This is his trial by fire. Yup, pretty much. Okay, so with nothing other than a direction to guide the four pilots, they confusedly board their vessels and magnetize the Razorbacks to the back. All aboard, I suppose. You can see the pilot of the lead ship looks so confused at this request. Oh, by the way, I should mention, are you getting into the car now or later? That's very important because if you get in the car right now, you're gonna get spaced.
Hmm?
Okay,
Spaced?
you're gonna get vented out because the car. Okay, I need to show you a picture of what this looks like first when the car is picked up. Hold up. I'll show you a picture. Hold up. Mate ne.
Is it like a crane game or something? Yes.
Okay,
Boom.
I need to find a appropriate picture first.
While DM is finding the picture, I have put something in general.
Oh. Oh. That's
Okay, dogs.
adorable. How cute.
Yep. Those two are sleeping outside of my door. Just outside.
Just imagine you bump into them. It's like, oops, sorry, my mistake. But you shouldn't have slept there in the first place.
No. They slept there so often that I know not to walk that side of the door.
Sometimes these two are the one who keeps on barking, right?
Yep. If you hear barking, you see the further one, the more smaller, more darker brown-ish dog. That one is the one that usually bark the most. The one that you will
Oh,
hear the most.
I see. Is he a,
Why is
It's
this so
what's
picture
the
so hard to
name?
find? Nani the fuck?
she is
What's the name?
Mitsu. It's the Mitsu is the Japan, supposedly Japan word for water.
Mizu. Ah,
Not me like Mizu, but Mitsu.
okay. Mitsu. And then?
And then the bigger one, the more lighter brownish color is Didi in Chinese.
DT?
Didi, Didi, like the Dexter's sister Didi.
I see. Okay. DD. Oh, it's so cute.
Hmm.
Oh, they look so cute.
Okay,
Give them
I'll get you a
pups.
picture of the interior shot first.
Give them pups.
I need to make sure I don't post this accidentally in general. Okay. This is what it looks like interior. Yeah, I need to make sure I don't post it accidentally in Shah server. This is the interior shot. This is the exterior shot when this thing is hooked on.
Teleport. I mean, like I thought we teleport, like how just yesterday we've been teleporting.
A teleporter
to-
has a short range. This one you need to fly a bit far.
I mean, like
So let me tell you something, Madeira. A little tidbit of information about what has been going on for your training. So whenever you are just on the deck, just doing nothing right, someone will pick you up and yeet you off the side with a bungee cord attached. Don't worry. And once you
Oh.
start falling down, they basically just hold you there for like 30 minutes so you can get used to the height.
your height, your fear of height training has gone well. I see.
Poor Deltas, no, if she got yeeted like that.
Uh,
Good God.
Yeah, you're probably in the passenger carrier, all things considered. Well, it doesn't drop it from orbit. It lands, then drops it. It's not like 5,000 feet orbital insertion and drop the thing. The car just takes. That would be fucking funny if that's the case, actually. Hang on. I need to. Hang on. No, mind, just continue first. Mm. Okay, you are. Wait, what do you mean outside, not sitting inside? Ah, okay. So you're in the passenger compartment. What I mean is that the passenger compartment has been the spaceship passenger compartment. Okay, cool. What is everyone else doing? Are you guys just sitting on the ship, airborne the entire time? There is no way for this thing to have any sort of air tightness, by the way.
mm, I mean, like get as safe as possible before we jump out.
You
Technically
see,
speaking,
are you having this conversation out loud, by the way?
um, Well, I will ask them to get as safe as possible. So I think I am.
Okay, one of the pilots look back at you and they're like, their faces like, what the fuck? No, don't worry. We'll be dropping you from about 5 feet off the ground. Don't worry. We're not gonna
Oh,
orbital drop you from 10,000 feet.
uh, um, I don't mean like 1,000 feet. I meant like 300. I have feather for. I'm fine.
Just a poof,
Just a kick.
just a kick. Kind of.
Okay. I will take this time while they are going to find a safe spot to land to go to who do I want to talk to? The
Okay.
Deltas is asleep. Richter is my own person, so I'm not gonna talk to them. Huntress, Sierra. Oh, actually, that's good. Huntress and Sierra. I'm going to talk to Huntress and Sierra.
Sure.
Okay, so hey, I want to give you guys something for this trip. I am not sure if you. I'm going to assume you've seen this before, and then I take out two grappling shot that I made last time when I'm in the Feywild for propelling oneself 120 feet across the lake.
She
Yeah.
wait, sorry. What are you giving them again?
You remember the grappling hook that goes one way?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
I'm taking two of them. I have three, two of them out, and showing to them. Uh, I have this. In a pinch, if you want to get out or get to somewhere once a day, I need to recharge them. You can grab this. Hopefully, your gripping strength is strong. 120 feet of distance.
Mhm.
It will immediately pull you once it is attached.
Okay.
Do you
Both of
want it?
them, both of them nod. It's like, oh, so it's like a grappling hook. It's a bit sad. It's one way use though, because ours is like you can shoot it across, and we have these little things, and she holds out something very strange. But she basically explains that you grip this onto the rope, and it lets you slide across.
Yeah, I was given, well, not really given. I have limited resources at that time. I was in a while, and then I have to make a town alternative way to get across. So this is a thing.
Okay.
But hey, this is it's quite far.
Okay. She gives you a nod, and it's like, got it. Well, this would be interesting, isn't it, Huntress? And Huntress, you can see like she nods, but her eyes gleam slightly as she's excited at the prospect. Oh, she's finally getting a grappling launcher again. You also see Huntress is now garbed in. Well, you didn't manage to grab any of her equipment when you left the ship,
No.
so she's just garbed in the traditional armor of a Herbian Kingdom Ranger, and she has a Right Knight Arbalest on her back.
Okay. So I'm gonna give. I do specifically said that this is once, and I need to recharge them. So uh, use it only in case of emergency.
She gives you a nod. All right.
Okay.
I thank you for this, Frizz. We'll be sure to use it wisely.
Okay. And then I think that's it until we are able to depart.
Okay, so let's take a 10-minute break because I gotta prepare some stuff in preparation to go into the Feywild. In the meantime, you guys look at this short clip I took off YouTube. And this is essentially what it looks like when the giant transport ships drop your vehicle.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, sure.
So I'm going to make his helmet having the Gundam sensors that available to see everything surrounding him.
Ah, great. He's like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
As
Put this
long
to good use.
as long as I am channeling the magical essence, this thing will continue to work with the bonus feature.
He nods. All right, I got it. Thanks. Okay, we're back. We can continue.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool. Let me readjust my seat and get a bit closer to the microphone. There we go. Okay, we're all back now. D3 reluctantly gets onto the ship, and you all take off.
Mhm.
How fast did I say could? I did not mean Port Brennan. Could the spear travel one day again?
Uh,
25,000. Oh, yeah. Fucking ridiculous distances. Okay, so the speed of which the dropship travels is significantly slower. It only travels about 1,000 miles a day, like full 24 hours.
no, that's still fine.
Okay, so you guys in the span of like one day make it over to the mountains right over the Siphon Highlands, and Kurtis is essentially just sitting here like further, and the pilots are like, okay, sure, we go further.
You're hot, you're hot, you're cool, you're hot, you're hot. Gitu.
Stop here. And then Kurtis, you still feel like, no, we're getting close, but further.
Wait, what? No, we are leaving. We are leaving protective space.
You basically travel until about here, and Kurtis, you feel like, no, wait, we gone too far. Turn around.
Boston. So basically, he's on the castle then, or in
And
the
here, you are now floating above. Crap, I had a name for this place. Hold up.
Ooh.
Hold
This
up. I had
This
a
one,
name for this place.
this one doesn't have like blue atap, blue rooftop.
blue
It's like-
rooftops.
So that means it's a unknown territory.
No,
Not unknown, it's something else. Hold up. I need to open the thingy above and open the name.
Evil.
No lah, it's not evil. If it was evil, it wouldn't be on the map.
You never know.
Chotto mate, chotto mate. Okay, that's fair lah, but that's for the sake of like knowing where shit is. Okay, hold on. Okay. Chotto.
is what I remember when you said evil.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Udir, 2 days into travel, right? Flurry strikes up a conversation with you. She taps you on the shoulder, it's like, oh, hey, did you notice something about her real kingdom since you've never been here before? And she points you towards the hatch, like the window of the hatch anyway, and she draws you a bit closer. Look down there. That field has been there for thousands of years, and she starts explaining. And then you have like a nagging sensation in the back of your head. Thousands of years? That shouldn't be true. The Hermit Kingdom is centuries old, at least. At most, not thousands of years. And the hatch door opens and she punts you outside.
She punched her?
Punts.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
not yeet, like boot on back out the door. Oh yeah, you hey, you're inside first, bar. No, you think like, oh, she's genuinely showing you something. That's not right. Then the trap door opens and you get punted outside. Once again, you are yeeted outside the ship, now flying, well, not flying, like dangling about thousands of feet off the ground with a bungee across your back. And you hear a very loud, "I'm sorry, they made me do it."
Fritz just goes like, when did they put that over her?
Modified, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, essentially, as you got on, everyone puts on a safety harness and they hook you to the roof of the ship so you don't get turbulent out if the deck decompresses. But yeah, yours was unfortunately a lot longer. Okay, while this is happening, Udira will save. You'll be fine, I hope. Yeah, wisdom check. Save, sorry. Okay, you're getting slightly better. You are now less scared. So you're now less surprised whenever they kick you out of the ship, but it's still jarring. Progress has been made, but progress is going slowly. 30 minutes later, they really back up, and Flurry is like, "I'm so sorry, they made me do it. They said they were gonna take away my shooting privileges if I didn't do it for them." So I'm so sorry. Don't want. Okay, hold on. I need to find the name of that goddamn place I was talking about.
While you're looking for the name for the place, I already placed down the description of the helmet.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh,
Well.
right. I remember now.
Huh.
Okay. Udira, when the hatch door opens this time and you're safe in the mindset that no one is going to kick you out of the ship again, you see directly below you is the College of Uriel. This is the third day. This happens on the second day. Third day. 1 day later after you get punted out. You see the salty about it. Okay. Yeah, so this time Fleury coaxes you to the hatch door. She's like, "I'm not gonna kick you out this time, I promise." And to not help matters, Huntress speaks up in a jokingly voice. The first time you actually heard her use a jokingly voice, by the way. Doesn't mean I won't. Hug the floor. Not more wise, more reserved. Oh no.
Oh
What do you
no.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. Fear. She is going okay. I don't care because this is funny. She fails, and she was jokingly like getting ready to stand up or whatnot, and now she attempts to sit, and then she's like, "Wait, I must sit. I'm on a plane. I need to sit down." And then Fleury looks at you and is like, "Lyra, don't you waste your spell slots on this." Okay, just come closer to the hatch door, please. I'm not gonna kick you out this time. Row inside. She seems to, oh, not sus. Actually wants to show you something this time. All right, so she drags you a bit closer to the edge and she points down, and you look down to see the gleaming. You essentially see Hogwarts below you, and you recognize this place. It's the College of Uriel, one of the most well-known. One of the well-known magical colleges in the realm, aside from uh the actual what's that called? Like the Arcane College base in Hoeth. This is the second contender on the list. Big school. Hmm. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you see rich people downstairs. So one thing you do realize about this college is that the campus itself, it's about the same size as the Herbian Kingdom capital castle.
The fuck?
I am not kidding. I mean, I'm gonna move away this token a bit. You see this other castle? That's the Herbian Kingdom capital castle. Look at how big this one is.
Jesus, how big is one classroom?
About that. So yes, you do see like the main college building situated directly in the center, which is huge on its own. But you do see like university town surrounding it, lah. Curtis, you know for a fact that the portal is down there somewhere in the town.
Yep, you're right. I assume I don't really have any uh me anymore. Yeah, it's there. It's inside there. She's right. Mhm.
She gives you Flurry gives you a nod. Hold on, I need to Udira, can you cast a sending for me, please? I need to let the town administration know that we're not enemies because they've never seen this ship actually. Not really. Just say that you're here under Lady Valoy.
Oh,
She gives you a name. Insert name, and then the image that pops into your mind is essentially Dumbledore.
Is is Dumbledore?
Yes, his name is
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
Lord Dumbledore.
Yes, exactly. His name is Professor Dumbledore. The reason why he's called Dumbledore, his beard is shaped like two opening doors. Oh, oh shit, yeah.
They give a lawyer.
There's okay. There is a pause, and you hear reply very well, and then you see below you that the glowing lights that illuminated the city was not actually lights, but mages preparing to blast the holy hell out of you all if you get closer. So basically, it went from New Year's tree. It went from Christmas tree lit up to no lights on Christmas tree. Daylight is noon. It was real bright.
Oh, they are ready to blast 5th level spell on us.
You okay? You know for a fact, Udira. Roll Arcana check for me, would you? Since you were actually looking down, you get advantage for this because of the fact that the spell was so powerful. Okay, you are aware, acutely aware, that one of the spells aimed at you was Meteor Swarm.
The fuck.
Fleury speaks of this. Oh, all Hurrian Kingdom capital cities or fortresses have a shield generator. I'm not sure whether if it was withstand a 9th level spell, but at the same time, it's good to know that Hurrian Kingdom's like non-military force is able to put up such a fight. Yeah. Fair enough, that's true. All right, welcome back, I know. So, with that out of the way, what's her face? Fleury makes her way to the cockpit and tells the pilots, "Okay, you can land now." You see the four pilots, like one of them on one of the screens, like, "Okay, sure," and you land somewhere over here, near the entrance, about here lah. Okay, and you disembark your four things, your two vehicles, kata kata on the ground. All right.
Nice.
You're okay. So imagine like you're at the toll to enter the town. So there's an actual toll, by the way. So yeah,
There's a toll.
let me describe the scenery right now. So what is around you right now is luscious green fields that the Hurrian Kingdom is known for, and directly in front of you is a sprawling university city campus with what's it called? With pavement roads for carriages laid out at every intersection, and you guys are next to one set intersection with a toll booth in front of you. The man, the man inside is like, "Oh, what the fuck?" But anyway, he's looking into the city campus. You see this timid young girl that's probably just here because she needs the part time to pay for college. Like wave her hands, like, "Hi." There's a small snicker, and she replies, "I'm." Ah, crap. Okay. "I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you, Professor. Which department are you under?" Uh, by, by the way, Udira, I just need to ask you real quick. Which university did you actually work at? Yeah, okay. Because it's like you're going to a different school and telling them you're a professor, and they're like, "Who? Then we don't have your records here, wait." I mean, they would know the professors lah. Like the gate guard is gonna be like, "Who? What? Let me call someone." It was basically on the border of Inari, wasn't it? Or Ofan? Hmm. Right. So insert name X will deal with that later. And this woman, this young girl who probably looks 16. Excuse me. An ID badge, whatever. She takes it. She looks at it. She's like, "Oh, I need to check the image records. 1 second." And she pulls out a tome, a huge tome. Ah, right, the college in Brendale. Okay, right. Okay, so you just narrow down her searching of 500 pages to 25. She starts flipping through the pages. College of what was it again? Sorry. College of Historic Cultures of Brendale, Bernadette? No, Brendale.
Sooner or later, it will become porridge.
Brendale. I found it. No, not Brendan. All right, she gets up. Okay, everything seems to be in order. The total is 1 gold for your entire party. If you have vehicles coming in as well, I'll need to register them, and there'll be an additional 1 gold per vehicle. She's looking at it. She's like, And then Sierra calls attention to the number plates of the Razorbacks. You might want to note this down as well. This is important. What for? It's like, oh, because there's 2 vehicles that look exactly the same. So therefore, we require number plates to see who's registered to who. And this girl, you see a light bulb goes off in her head. Thanks for telling me that. And you see her very furiously put down the book and pulls out her own personal book and writes down in bold letters, right at the top of the page, pattern idea, and starts writing down number plate. I think you are the only one who sees because you said you are the one like bringing her around, right? She looks at you, it's like, really? I don't recall the Hermit Kingdom having anything like this though. Aw, okay, that's sad then. And then she puts the book away dejectedly. No, she doesn't put the book away, she rips the page out. All right. So once she's done with everything, she hands you passes for everyone, actually.
Should be 3 only, right?
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So she basically goes like, okay, Udira, Vol, Astrum, Kurtis, Frizz, and then everyone else. Then she looks at the D3 armor and is like, I think we'll have to put a toll on that. And definitely the dragon.
You want to put a toll on the dragon?
I mean, technically, you can use it to write into the vehicle, and it's put here. And she holds out the employee manual for toll guards, and you can see that vehicles that can be tolled is literally dragon written there.
Oh, wow.
Dragon, griffin, anything that can be used to be ridden on, like horses or whatnot, can be tolled.
This is fine.
All right. So it is not 3, it is instead 5. This is the
Uriel?
University of Uriel.
Uriel or Yureal?
Uriel. Okay, so
Okay.
with all of that out of the way, Sarah steps back into the booth and opens up the gate, allowing you all to pass. Do you all load up and head in? Ah, crap. Hold up, I dropped the needle on the ground. I'm not sure where it went. Usually I just jot them into something that is not cloth. This is a big problem. Where the hell did it go? 1 minute. Hold, please.
Magnus, the wonderful discovery of iron electromagnetic field.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're lucky, coins, I think 10 cents for us still works.
Yeah, the aluminum coins that we have now can work. The non-gold ones. There's a metal core in it, so it doesn't lose its shape instantly when we press it. I know, I hate them too. I like the old ones better. But the new You're not too wrong on that assumption, actually. However, I do like the new notes, though. The new notes are dope. Like yeah, because the old ones were because the old ones were paper, so it was a damn hassle whenever they got wet. Unfortunately, forgery still happens though, which is kind of sad. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I can't find any needles, so I'll deal with that later. Anyway, where were we? All right, the gate opens. Wait, what the fuck? Oh.
DM. Well,
Yes.
this the thing with Sarah is going on. Kurtis will send a message. No, sending
Okay.
to the guy that gave me the news.
Okay.
He said, "Hey, I'm coming back to
Okay.
the fate. Where can I find you?"
The reply you get. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna roll a D100 and see if the message actually goes through because different plane. Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. So the reply you're receiving is like a verbatim. Oh, that's dope, dog. We'll be waiting for you at the anchor.
Do I know where the anchor is? Oh shit.
Yeah, the anchor is essentially the spiritual representation of the tree of life in the Feywas that connects to Inari.
I see. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. Oh, however, 25 words, right? So he does say something else as well. Oh, but be careful, dog. There's trouble here.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Your friend is rather eccentric.
Yep, that's him.
All right, so university door opens and both Sierra and Huntress jump into the driver's seat and start beckoning you all to get inside. I'm assuming someone loads Frisk onto the back.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, D3 can do it.
The poor driver who gets D3 is gonna have to adjust the hydraulics for a bit. It's like, ah, crap, not this again. Okay, so we will actually stop the session here first because next session, I'm assuming some of you are going to explore the university and trying to figure out where the fuck the gate is. Not the gate, sorry, the portal. So that's where we'll end off for today. Next week, we'll be exploring university campus, where Touch Everything Udira will prematurely be released. Oh, that's going to be fun next week. Okay, guys. Yep. Thanks again for joining today's session, and I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.